Folks, thank you. Good afternoon from the odious Concord town. Welcome to DNS Liberia. Quite recently, you witnessed a Senator say no to rape march that was recently held by some youths. We're in an exclusive with the chairman of the Council of Patriots, CDC, for the Massaquoi will respond to the march. For this, so welcome to DN News.
Our Vice Chair for General will speak briefly, and thereafter I come in.
So welcome. What's your name?
Good afternoon. My name is Massaquoi, Vice Chair for General Affairs, CDC-COP.
Yeah. What you have to say to people following the live, seeing the recent march by most dominantly the women, the young women, about the increasing rape in our country?
Yeah, we are here today to protest against rape. Rape is everyone's business. We all have sisters, mothers, wives, relatives that can be victims of this devilish act for rape. This is why it is our moral responsibility to come together to fight against rape and to ensure the wicked perpetrators be made to pay for their violation against rape. In 2025 alone, there were more than 4,000 rape cases in Liberia. The government is pretending as if nothing is happening. This is wickedness. So we are out there to say enough is enough, and we demand protection for the victims. We want the government to declare rape as a national emergency. Secondly, we want the government to provide protection for the victims. And thirdly, we want the government to ensure the wicked perpetrator be made to pay for their violations against women and girls.
You listen to the Vice Chair for General Affairs. You are very clear. Firstly, we are extremely disappointed. Extremely disappointed. We are disappointed in the fact that the government of Liberia endorsed rape. The government of Liberia endorsed rape. The government of Liberia is careless about the pains and the agony of the Liberian people. We came here today not because we are happy. We came here today because rape is no longer a crime. Rape is now a national emergency. We came here, we should also be reminded very well. And I only boys and girls are raping now. Goats have been raped. Cows have been raped. Even chicken have been raped. We are living in a dangerous time. This is a calamity regime. And at the end of the day, you have the government that have instituted an intergovernmental raping and sodomizing competition. They are careless about the well-being of the Liberian people. Someone said to me that rape is not a political matter. You serious? We live in a country, and when an ordinary citizen is accused of rape, straight to Saw Beach. But when a government official, Brian McGay, deputy minister, I even spoke, when you are accused of rape in this country, the government refused to arrest him. The government demanded DNA test. That is selective justice. Then you say rape is not political. We live in a country wherein the minister of local government, Francis Humane, were accused of sexually exploiting a girl for job in this country. He yet to be investigated because he is the nephew of President Weah. And you say rape is not political? We live in a country where there have been over 4,000 plus gender-based violent cases in this country. But you had the first lady of the country, Manakatumu, at the age of 76, she basically in make-up and Facebook competition with the first lady. But she used our taxpayer money on that. And you say rape is not political? You say rape is not political. But we live in a country where yesterday, when they were organizing just protests in this country, the government gave permit, the government endorsed the just march, government officials brought their girlfriends and their boyfriends. Check around today. Not a single government official was here with the Liberian people. They neglected and abandoned the people. Also, when I job protests, then you can get permit. When I road protest, you can't get permit. Trust is a choice. People can choose whether to go take push or not. But mind you, since the government official came on the street to protest against drugs, the proliferation of drugs has increased and far. Spark and die have killed more Liberians than Cruise J in the last 6 years. But they gave payment for Josh, but today they deny us payment to go to the Capitol building. But you say rape is not political. You say rape is not political. Yesterday, group of corporate elite women were given the opportunity to go to the Capitol building for straight in deceptive display, acting the city, crying as if they were the icon of gender-based and domestic issues in the country. Today, none of them are not here because you know what? They are sitting in their air-conditioned offices. They are washing their live feet now. They have their government jobs and they are taking fast salary. Their unity party is in power. So rape is no longer a crime. That is the magnitude of hypocrisy and deception that we are seeing. When you say rape is not political. You say rape is not political, but on the taxpayer money, it is what President Weah used to buy luxurious Lexus. But today, they can't say the general minister had to take payment. The protesters were angry. The people were disappointed. But we want to say this, especially to the victim family. Because for some of us, we are not surprised. We want to say to the victim family, a government that refuses to give you payment, they can never give you justice. Never, ever. We want justice for you. We feel your pain and your agony. We have sisters and brothers. We have girlfriends. We have loved ones. We have relatives. Rape is everyone's business, like the vice chair said. But unfortunately, a government that refuses to give you payment, they will never give you justice. But we say this to you in a very clear, unambiguous manner. Do not be discouraged. It is true. President Weah has abandoned the Liberian people. If the government can abandon the border in Lofa, you have an inclusion of the military government of Guinea. You think that rape? No. They are careless about rape. The government is incapacitated to solve the basic contradiction confronting the Liberian people. It is fact. Nobody can argue that. The government is incapacitated to protect life. Yesterday, you saw ordinary Liberians taking guns. Where were the police? Those useless police, those unpaid police, when they send them to go demolish homes, they can carry guns, they can be shooting guns and tear gas. But to protect our border, they're not able. You can't find them there, they can run away. Yeah, that's the kind of government. The government has abandoned the women and girls. The government has abandoned our borders. Liberia is a vulnerable country because we have a president who is in presidential cage, who a handful of people tell him what to do, when to do it, how to do it. So to the rape victim family, I want to say this to you. Do not be discouraged. Take courage. Take hope. But do one thing. Identify the faces of the perpetrators. Those wicked men that are raping your boys, your daughters. Those wicked men that are sodomizing our boys. Identify their faces. Know their house address. Know where they live in. Know their faces very well. Know their identity. Save it. Keep it very firm. Especially when I give you justice. If they can't give you payment for you to come out and protest, you think they will give you justice? No. This is the most insensitive government, very heartless and wicked. They will not give you payment. They will not give you justice. So, mark the faces of the perpetrators. Mark their faces. Know it very well. Know it very well. Mark it. Save it very well. And when you save it, then do one thing. Join us in a collective opposition and let us remove this government in 2029. Because that's the only way you'll get justice here. We retire this United Party government in 2029 and usher in a collective opposition victory. Then we will ensure, we will recommend to the political leader of the opposition community, any government official, any wicked and devilish perpetrators who rape your daughters and sodomize your boys, will ensure that they have justice. We want to assure you that. So we want to tell the world, we want to inform our international partners, Liberia should not retrograde into anarchy, into chaos, into violence before you all come in here. The government is denying protesters payment to protest, but they can give payment to their governmental boyfriends and girlfriends when they want to just protest. So they're telling all now that just in this country, just is most important. You know, party is careless about rape. You know, party is careless about rape. That is why they have instituted an intergovernmental raping and sodomizing competition. That is why they will not get payment. So this is very embarrassing to our international partners. We want you to know this is a regime that denies payment to rape protesters that came out peacefully to demand accountability, to demand justice, to demand dignity. No government official is here. But when they want to bring us out for photo shoot, when they want to come make mockery and romanticize the suffering of the people, they can bring their faces here. They are not here today. It is very disappointing. It's very disappointing. We like to appreciate the organizer, Brother Tatos and his team. They did very well. At a particular point in time, the protesters were very angry. Some of them said, no, why would we use invisible park? The protesters were angry, asking why should we use invisible park? Because the people know that the first branch of government in this country, the seat of governance in this country, is the Capitol building. So any decent and serious government will allow the people to go to the first branch of government, the Capitol building. But the government denied the protesters. The government sent policemen with guns. They were ready to shoot live bullet again today. They were ready to shoot tear gas at the ordinary citizen today. And we said no. The people came here at the Invisible Park. A government that refused to give permit to the ordinary people to march. They can never give justice. And this is a shame. It is a shame.